Good morning, YouTube. Here I am back on the road again. Had to take some time off to be with my wife for her second surgery recovery, and what she explained to me as the most horrible experience in her life, the fitting of a mask that she has to wear for her radiation treatment. So even after surgery, she still has some tumors left that are benign tumors, and they could be treated with radiation. So that's the process now. But she's home, she's good, she's 98%. She's not able to go back to work, but it's been an experience, and she's doing pretty good. Right now, I'm headed to Tampa. I have something different today. I am picking up some freight, and I'm picking up a tractor. So I'm going to Tampa from Orlando to pick up a kayak. When I pick up the kayak, which is about, my understanding is about 17 feet long, so it'll fit on the trailer. And then after that, I'm gonna go down a little bit further down south from Tampa to pick up a live bait tank, which is a holding tank, a fiberglass holding tank that goes on a boat. It's on a pallet, it's wrapped up. That'll fit perfectly on the bed of my truck. I'd rather put it in the bed of my truck because the truck has more suspension in the trailer, and I don't want to take the chance of the trailer's little bit of suspension that it does have cracking the fiberglass. So it's going to be in the bed of the truck, the tank, the fiberglass tank, the trailer, a 17-foot kayak. Total between both of them, I'm looking at maybe 100 pounds. It's not even heavy. Once I pick up that holding tank, I'm gonna go across Florida from the west coast to the east coast to Miami to drop both the tank and the kayak off 20 minutes apart. By that time, we're looking at about anywhere between 4:30 and 5:30. I'll find a spot to rest, relax, have dinner. And first thing tomorrow morning, I'm gonna go from Miami to Homestead, which is a little further down south from Miami, to pick up a tractor at an auction and bring it back up north to Oviedo, which will be 20 minutes from my house. All this is via uship. When it's all said and done, fuel and everything, I should bring home close to, I think, I posted a picture on Instagram of how much I'm getting from these 3 shipments. I also picked up an accordion. That's another $200. The accordion's gonna go right in the back seat. So when it's all said and done, with the accordion, I should make $1,500, $1,500. Fuel has been beautiful. My fuel, I might fill up maybe 3 times this whole trip, if that, because I'm keeping my RPMs down. I'm keeping it at 65. I'm doing nothing but highway, barely no city driving, so the fuel is staying pretty low. Everybody kind of knocks gas truck, diesel's the only way. I don't know, I've never had a diesel, but the gas on this is superb. So I'm not complaining, I'm not crying, I'm not whining. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't have the 350 dually, full 4-door. No, I'm starting from the bottom. So I do what I gotta do to get it done. Once again, doing this on my own, nobody to show me, nobody to give me any pointers. I do research on my own. You know what I mean? Perfect example. I know I don't need chains and binders for this tractor because the tractor is 3,000 pounds, but I'm not going to use the straps that I use for cars to strap down a tractor, number one. Number two, I'm not going to be lazy and cheap and not buy chains and binders when I know I am going to need them eventually. So I have my chains and my binders. I bought them brand new for this tractor because I'm not going to be lazy. I'm going to need them eventually, and I'm not going to take the chance of DOT or state trooper pulling me over because it doesn't look safe when you have straps holding a tractor down that's over 7 feet tall because of the roof of the tractor, monster tires in the back because it's a tractor, and you're putting little car straps on it or even cargo straps on it. You know what I mean? When a tractor is designed to be held down with chains and binders because of its size, so just use chains and binders. Don't be lazy. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. I got my chains and my binders. You know, it's investing into the company. And you know, if anyone out there has anything to say as far as how I'm doing it, if it's positive, please let me know. Please leave me a message. But if it's going to be negative and you're just trying to put a person down, stay off my channel. I don't need you. You know what I mean? There's a lot of love out there. There's a lot of positive people out there. There's a lot of people just like me, starting from the beginning, from the bottom, with no help, with zero. You know what I mean? With zero. And there's only really one person who gave me some good advice. He's on YouTube. He's on Instagram. Ratman, I think it is. I'm gonna put the name of his YouTube and Instagram up here, and also the description. But he told me, one day at a time. Don't chase the money. Keep busy. That's the only thing that one person has told me that is very successful in this trucking industry. So I'm not gonna do jobs for free, just to make 2-3 pennies and waste all this money in fuel and put the wear and tear on my truck, on the trailer, which the trailer, has been a blessing. It's not even mine, which belongs to Miguel. You know what I mean? And oh, that's another thing. $1,100 Firestone tires. It's not cheap. I'm sorry, like I was saying, my wife just called me. $1,100 on tires and alignment. It's something you have to do. It's not optional. You have to ride safe. So you can't do routes for pennies. You're gonna lose. You will not last. And you can't overcharge these customers because they won't use you ever again. Another example, this tractor is a repeated customer. Okay? This tractor is a repeated customer, and he was more than happy to use me again. I've moved equipment for him before. I think it was a Chevy Silverado utility truck with a utility bed. And he's more than glad to use me again because of the service I provided. But once again, I didn't overprice him. I gave him a reasonable rate per mile. And you have to be somewhat understanding on the customer's perspective, as far as how much they're going to pay you. If it's a piece of freight, it's different. For example, that pallet, I can't charge, $1.30, $1.40, $1.50 a mile. It's one small pallet. it weighs maybe 50 pounds. I gotta be reasonable, you know what I mean? You know, I gotta be reasonable. It's no, you know, there's no rocket science here, you know, it's just simple. You know, and I've been going, you know, for about 10 minutes now, just talking, which I kind of never done this before because here it is, stuck in that rain, that beautiful Florida rain. I got the kayak, I got the tank, heading to Miami. Hopefully the rain clears up. I'll update you in a few minutes, hopefully. Here it is, my first tractor. There she goes. She's not big, but she's on there, nice and secured. I put a strap on the hood because the hood pops open. Strap on the basket. Chains and binders, not needed, but I did it anyway for the practice. Chains and binders. Bungee cord holding the chain, getting that slack up. Bungee cord holding the handle down. Didn't need it, but I'm doing it for the experience. Strap on the hood, chains and binders, everything strapped down, everything secured. This is the one that has a little slack on it, but this one ain't going nowhere. Do what you gotta do. Get that experience. Practice is perfect. She looking pretty. There she is. Got my first tractor. Flow Transport Solutions. Not only cars, shipments of tractors also included. Peace. I'm heading back to Central Florida, city of Oviedo, to drop off this tractor that I got back there. Trying to make it back on time. A friend of mine from over 29 years passed away not too long ago. Trying to make it back home so I can make it to his funeral. But unfortunately, I'm not gonna make it. So Sammy, brother, I'm sorry. Got caught up at work, Sammy. Don't get mad at me now. Don't pull on my feet now when I'm sleeping. I tried to make it to your viewing, brother, but I forgot. I didn't forget. I actually got caught up at work, Sammy. One time to my boy Sammy. That was my dog. Heading back to the Oviedo. Kind of hectic today. A little run around with this kayak. I took it to the address that I had on the bill of lading. Come to find out, it was the wrong address. So they did pay me extra to go back and pick it up and take it to the new address, which just happened to be right across the street. But through no fault of my own, I had to do what I had to do. Still got paid. And that's it for today. As you can tell, I'm a little greasy, a little sweaty. Sporting the, look at this shirt. You guys know where it's from. Put it in the comments. All right, one time. Peace, YouTube. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. She's backing out. Look how pretty. This is over a bridge, over a body of water. You don't know what's coming up. Look at that. Ooh, Lord. I'm actually doing about 30 miles an hour, 55 speed limit.